Hi guys, and this creative make is all about using a salad spinner to make some paintings. It's really simple. Let me go through the equipment you need. You need a salad spinner. This one comes from Amazon. It was £6. It's a medium-sized one. You can get smaller ones and larger ones, but I thought this was the perfect size for doing demonstrating. Okay, so you need a salad spinner, you need a pin, and I've got this pin that's got a little handle on it. These are better than using drawing pins, so if you've got one of these, it's going to work better than a drawing pin. I've got some paper. I've cut out to 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres squared, and I've got some paint. I'm running out of the blue, so I like this blue. It's ready mixed paints, and I've added some water to it to make it easier to pour. I've also got some glitter, and I've put that inside some clear PVA glue, and I've added a little bit of water to that as well. Okay, so that's it. That's all you need. Salad spinner is quite important. So inside it's a little bit messy because I have been doing a lot of experimenting with it, but inside you've got a basket. What's really nice about this is that everything is contained. The paint is contained inside the salad spinner, so it doesn't have to get messy. Maybe you have residents that like to throw paint over each other. Hopefully that's not the case, but if you do, I'd be very wary about doing this activity if that's the case. Okay, so inside here you've got a little cone at the bottom, and you place your piece of paper on top of the cone, and I want to make sure I know where the centre of the cone is, so that I can put in my pin. I did find out it's really important you use a pin, because if you don't, well, the paper just goes flying all the way over the salad spinner, and you end up with an unsightly hole in the middle of the paper if you try to use the cone as the anchor point. So I thought that using a pin was the best thing to do, really. So I've made my paper, I've cut my paper so that it's slightly bigger than the diameter of the basket at the bottom, and this has worked really well because it means it's anchored the paper in place, and it makes a sort of a bit of a bowl shape as well, to keep the paint in place. So that's it. That's all you need to do. You need to put your paper inside, pin on top, and then you're going to pour your paints. I'm going to go for blue because I really like this blue colour. It's lovely and vibrant. I'm going to put a bit of yellow on. Now, what's really nice about this is that for someone that has problems with using their hands, that might not have a good mobility with their hands, you can help them do the whole of this activity, which means they are could be in control of the whole process, choosing colours and pouring as well, because it's easy to just get them to hold the cup, and then you can put your hand over the top and help them to pour. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'm getting messier and messier as the day goes on. It's going to be a little bit messy, let's be honest. A little bit messy. It's going to be a little bit messy when you're using paint. Just check that's going to spin round. Okay, right. The other thing about this, so not only can you help them pour the paint, but also you can help them spin, and that's why it's a really nice project to do with someone who might not necessarily be able to do anything like painting, because they can do this. So it's nice because this is quite big. You can put their hand over the top and put your hand over the top and help them spin the spinner. So I'm going to spin it round. And take the lid off. See what I've got. Oh, not bad. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some pink. Now this time I'm going to sort of drip the pink all over. I just got some on my top. Never mind. I drip the pink all over, and I'm going to use some white and drip that over. Now, if you're using glitter, you want to put that on very last, the very last thing you do. So it's nice because it doesn't. The activity doesn't have to be over immediately. You could just layer on the paint as you go, and so therefore you could make it last for a longer time, or you could just do loads of them all in one go. So you see it, yeah, it's going to spin round. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so the reason why I dropped the pink paint on it was because I didn't really want it to mix with all of the paint that was already on there. And the white gives a nice marbling effect. Now I am going to use some glitter glue with glitter in it. And again I'm going to drip that all over. Shall I be daring and put 2 different colours of glitter on? Let's have a look. I think I will. Let's go all out with the glitter. I do like glitter. Some people don't like glitter, but I do like glitter, especially when it's in glue. Not falling all over the place. Whoop. Okay, so I didn't put so much water in this one, so it's not dripping so well. Okay, so that's my glitter. Obviously you can put more glitter on there if you want to. Put the top on. As you can see, the pin keeps the piece of paper really nicely in place. Just make sure it's going to spin. Okay, spin it around. And the other thing that's nice about it, I just thought about this, is the fact that you don't know what it looks like until you take the lid off. So you can have a nice surprise. And there you go. I'm going to say that that's finished. And again, what's nice about using the pin is all you have to do is take the pin off and easily pull out your piece of artwork. There you go. Really simple. You can use this again in another activity. So say if you want to make some cards, or you want to make a collage or anything like that, or make some cutouts, you can make a lot of these and then use them again to make other things as well. So it's not just one activity, you could be using it for lots of different activities. Okay, so there we go. This is salad spinner art, made with a very special place in mind, which is the Northern Care Trust in Bideford, which is near where I live. Northern Care Trust do an absolutely amazing work, and I loved every minute that I visited them, and hopefully I'll be able to go and see them soon. But I'm hoping that you'll be able to do an activity like this with your residents, because I think they'd really enjoy it. Bye guys.